Hey YouTube, Tito James here. Thanks for joining me as we take awesome out of the box. Now, I'm pretty sure you've heard about Realme's newest smartphone, which is the Narzo 30A, and it's priced at 6,490 pesos. Now, they're aiming this phone at people who are looking for an affordable alternative to play mobile games. Now, the question is, how's the gaming performance of this phone? Let's find out. Before we continue, I'm pretty sure that you've heard that Lazada is having their 9th birthday sale this weekend and probably have their jingle stuck in your head. So on the 27th, you can get the Narzo 30A for 500 pesos less or 5,990 pesos, but you can also get one of my favorite purchases lately, which is the Skull & Co audio stick. I got this for less than 1,300 pesos, but you could get bigger discounts because there are deals that go up to 90% off on the 27th. Now, the audio stick is an affordable wireless solution for your Nintendo Switch or PlayStation 5 that allows you to use your favorite pair of wireless headphones. The latency is incredibly low, and best of all, it's extremely easy to set up as well. Remember, there's also free shipping with no minimum spend, so take advantage of those great deals during Lazada's 9th birthday sale. Add to cart now and check out on the 27th. Shop responsibly, guys, and now back to the rest of the video. Alright, so now that we have our little sponsored post out of the way, let's get back to talking about the Realme Narzo 30A and its key specs. First things first, it's processing package. Now, we've seen this in some other offerings before, but it's still one of the best in class in this price range. You have the MediaTek Helio G85 that's paired with 4 GB of RAM and 64 gigs of storage, which should give you a pretty smooth gaming experience, but we'll talk more about that later. For daily use, it can handle general browsing through your favorite social media platforms, and you can also use it as a tool to help with your work, may it be in the office or as you study from home. Now, to help with that, the Narzo 30A has a 6.5-inch IPS LCD display at HD+ resolution with a tiny notch where you'll find the front camera. It's a good size screen to help you get that 30, but also a great size for watching YouTube videos or endlessly browsing through TikTok, where you can also follow us, by the way, so see you there. For the battery, you've got one at 6,000 milliamp hours, and it lasted me a pretty long time. For my use, I almost got it up to 2 full days, but again, like we keep on saying, your mileage may vary. To charge it up, it supports 18-watt quick charging, which shouldn't take that long, about an hour and 45 minutes, give or take. Okay, so now that the recap is done, let's get to playing games on the Narzo 30A, and let's start off with a big title, Genshin Impact. Now, you guys know I don't play this game, so I got some help for this one from one of the newest members of the tech mob, May from Mayverick Games. Take it away.
Hey guys, it's Mayverick of Mayverick Games, and for today I am going to help Tito James with his gaming review of the Realme Narzo 30A. And with that, I am going to play Genshin Impact, and let's get right into it. If you're going to play Genshin Impact on the Realme Narzo 30A, I am recommending you to use the lowest setting because as you can see from the gaming test, I experienced a lot of frame drops even with the lowest setting. And it is understandable because the Genshin Impact is a high graphic game and the Realme Narzo 30A is a budget phone. And that's it for me, guys. Back to you, Tito James.
May, thank you so much for helping me out for this one. Guys, make sure you visit her channel. Again, it's Mayverick Games. Tell her I sent you, and while you're at it, follow her on all her social media platforms as well. Now let's get back to playing games, and the next one on our list is Asphalt 9. Now, just to get this out of the way, I am playing all of the games that are featured in this gaming review on the default settings. Now, for this racing game, it does run really smoothly. We got an average of 30 frames per second, which is what this game is capped at, but the stability is at 86%. That means that the game runs relatively smoothly, but there are times, especially when the game gets really hectic and fast, where you will experience some big frame rate drops. It hasn't been enough for me to lose any of the races I've played, but it's something that has to be noted. Moving on to my favorite game, NBA 2K20. So for this one, again guys, we used the default settings of low to medium, as you can probably tell by the lack of a crowd, and other effects as well that give the stadium a bit more ambiance, but it pays off because gameplay was super smooth. It actually got perfect marks on Gamebench, which is what we use to measure the metrics, with an average of 60 frames per second at 100% stability. There's definitely more wiggle room if you want to play around with the settings so you get better graphics, but if you're like me who just wants to play a quick game while taking a break, this was definitely pretty good and a solid experience with the Narzo 30A. Next on the list, let's take a look at Call of Duty. Sadly, for this one, you're not really getting a lot of options when it comes to adjusting graphics because it is limited to medium graphics and high frame rates, but what you're seeing is at low and medium respectively, with everything else turned off. Now, I know that you guys want to see Battle Royale mode, but I tend to play free-for-all as a quick break, and it's a good example of what you can expect if you need quicker reaction time to win gunfights. We got an average of 60 FPS on COD at 99% stability, so not bad at all if you play this game like I do. It plays pretty well on BR mode as well, so don't worry, you can get the W with this device. Moving on to the last game on the list, League of Legends Wild Rift. For the settings on Wild Rift, they were mostly on medium, but the default had high shadow detail for some reason, and I also turned on 60 FPS to see if the Narzo 30A could handle it. And the results were pretty good, but my gameplay, not so much. The metrics from Gamebench says that I got an average of 59 frames per second while playing Wild Rift at 100% stability. Now there were a few times where it dipped below that, especially in big team fights with a lot of things happening on screen, but not to the point where you get massive drops that could be the difference between life or death. There should be enough room to bump up the graphics a bit more, but at least you know that you can lower them to get smoother frame rates. Just do a bit of trial and error to see what works best for you and what gets the best results. So what's the verdict on the Realme Narzo A when it comes to gaming? As you saw in this gaming review, well, it can handle some of the more popular titles on the Google Play Store like Call of Duty Mobile and League of Legends Wild Rift. That being said, I think you have to adjust your expectations because this phone is what's considered to be a budget-friendly device, so to get the very best experience, you have to keep your graphics settings at around medium. So yeah, the Narzo 30A is a good option if you're on a tight budget, and again, I highly encourage you guys to try and get this device on the 25th or on Lazada's birthday sale on the 27th, so you can get 500 pesos off the original SRP. So that's 5,990 from 6,490. Then you get free shipping too. I'm going to be leaving a link down below that will take you to Realme's official flagship store on Lazada because I want you guys to stay safe but still be able to shop online if you want to. So yeah, links down below, guys. And with that, thank you so much for dropping by and spending a few minutes with me. I know I say this all the time, but I really appreciate you guys. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, sub to the channel, and hit that notification bell. If you have any questions about the Realme Narzo 30A, leave them down below and I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can. For all the latest in tech, head to Unbox.ph, plus follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and on TikTok. This has been Tito James. Peace, God bless, see you guys, and of course, stay safe.